Along their 15,000-kilometre cycling journey, the Action4Asia team have visited charity projects working to give children in particular a better life. Here the team shares humanitarian issues in Phnom Penh, Cambodia.
So today we visited an orphanage. It's not like a place I've ever been before, to be honest. I mean, these kids there, the stories of these children, it's shocking.
There's 500 designated slum areas in Phnom Penh alone.
Yep.
Thousands of children in situations where they get no care like this at all. The children really do it very, very tough in the slums.
Their backgrounds, each one had a story.
One child his mum tried to murder him. He's a 5-year-old boy with multiple stab wounds in his body.
Kids from the age of 5 being put in brothels.
Alcohol's a major problem, drug abuse is a major problem, and violence, physical, sexual violence towards children is very common in these areas.
And these children, I mean, they're just some of the most fantastic children you'll ever find. And the past they've had, it's just amazing the way they get over it.
When they leave the slums, when they're rescued from the slums, they come here.
To give the child clothing, to accommodate the child, to provide all the child's food and education.
Chandra, she is the first of our kids who's attending university. She's studying law. She will become a qualified social worker, working with exactly the same people that she was when she was rescued. And she's going to be very good, but she's excellent.
The food time for these kids at the moment, just been told that they shop every day for the kids because they don't have fridges, so that it keeps the food fresh. They spend about $1.20 every day for them to eat. But the food looks really good. Seem to be enjoying it at the moment as well.
We believe that education, as it is in any country, is the key to these kids having some sort of a future.
In Phnom Penh, Dave and Paul visited a hospital. The hospital provided free surgery for children who are born with MEC.
MEC is a disease which I've never seen before.
It's not very well known. And this is because it's not a global disease really. There's doctors here which have never heard of it before coming to Cambodia.
It's a birth defect where the neural tube doesn't close properly in the early weeks of pregnancy, and it leaves a hole in the front of the skull here. That can herniate and can become filled with cranial fluid and sometimes brain matter.
It seems mostly associated with poverty, and possibly due to the consumption of moldy rice, producing toxins which interfere with neural tube development.
When they're going through school, people bully them and they really lose their self-esteem.
There's parental reluctance to have the child's appearance improved.
They don't want her child to get surgery. If they got surgery, they will got looking better from before, so they could not beg anymore. So they need her to do beg every day and give them the money they do the gambling at home.
If they get any kind of infection in the MEC, infection can spread straight to the brain, and meningitis and death almost inevitable.
Having this operation gives them an opportunity to have a good education and get good jobs. I think it's a good project.
All of the treatment here at the Children's Surgical Centre, from end to end in the whole process, doesn't matter how many visits, it doesn't matter how many surgical operations, all of it is free of charge.
I also say thank you for our doctor.
It has been amazing and at times overwhelming to see what people do to help others. It is hard to describe the feeling you get, but I have seen so many happy faces, and especially happy children. And smiling children are the best.